caramel frappuccino. Hi everyone, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I am Ankita. I've shown you a lot of drinks on this channel before also. Now the thing with drinks is, be it mocktails, be it smoothies, be it a hot drink, I am a huge fan. I crave for these drinks because there are those moments in the day when you really feel like having something delicious, something yummy, but it's not exactly in the food criteria, it's not even a snack. So what do you do at that point? Well, at that point you make what I'm going to make today, a caramel frappuccino. A caramel frappuccino shots or caramel frappuccino in a tall glass. That's up to you. I'm going to show you the shots today. So to make caramel frappuccino shots, we will require butter, caster sugar, strong coffee powder, milk, whipped cream. So as to make caramel frappuccino, the first thing that we need to make is the caramel sauce. Now please go ahead and buy the caramel sauce from outside in case if you want to save time. But if you are making it yourself from scratch, how to go about it? This is the process. Also, I am telling you, it will taste a bit sweeter and a bit better if you make it yourself. You know how things are. So, into this hot pan, I am going to be adding in some sugar. Now, I am using caster sugar. It's easier. If you want, you can also use a mix of caster and brown sugar to make the caramel sauce. Now, I am not going to be touching the sugar here. I am just going to let it melt. And as it is melting, I am going to be introducing the butter and then the cream. Now the caramel is nicely forming. Into this I am going to be adding in the butter. Now after adding in the butter, let the butter melt, let it all come together and make sure that you don't get any caramel burns because they are the worst kinds. So this according to me is done. I am going to shut the gas, give it a mix. Lovely flavors of caramel in the kitchen, and I am going to add in some cream now and mix it at the same time. Now as you can see, the caramel sauce is ready and it's like a toffee kind of a caramel sauce. It's smelling awesome. So I am going to now just give it a good mix and let this cool down a bit before I can make the frappuccino. As you can see, the caramel sauce is nice and ready, and you have to believe me when I say that it is good. So either you can buy it from the market or make it. I am sure you will feel even more satisfied when you make it at home. The next step is, I have some strong instant coffee powder here. Into this I am going to be adding in some water and making a coffee decoction. So I will put some water and then put it in the microwave and heat it. Now this will go into the microwave. And now we will micro it till it is warm. Let's say about 30 seconds to a minute. Keep checking it, and once it's warm, we will take it out and we are ready to put everything together and make our caramel frappuccino shots. So the coffee decoction is out, the caramel sauce is made. Now everything is going to go into the blender. So first of all, into this I am going to be adding in some ice cube. So some ice cubes, some sugar, not too much because even the caramel sauce is sweet. Obviously there is like a bitter taste to it, but it's also sweet, so a little bit of sugar. I am using caster sugar here, the coffee decoction, milk, and some of the caramel sauce. Now the caramel sauce was brought down to room temperature, only after which we are using it in the recipe. And now we are going to blend it. This is done. Now all that we are left with is some presentation. So I have some shot glasses here. I am just going to present it and show you how you can do it. Before we go ahead with the presentation, I am going to be taking a piping bag with a star nozzle and putting in some whipped cream. Okay, so our piping bag with the whipped cream is ready. So now I have these shot glasses. I am going to be pouring in this frappuccino. Now if you are like me and a shot doesn't work for you because you are so greedy for more, you could also serve it in a tall glass. And we are going to top all of these with some whipped cream. Now this is an optional step, it is good just the way it is. Just so that you can impress your guests even more, we are going to top it off with some whipped cream. On top of this, I am going to be drizzling some caramel sauce which she prepared. So here you go. Caramel Frappuccino is ready. I'm telling you, once you have this, you're going to swoon for the rest of the day. So make sure that you make a big quantity because you're going to keep going back to that fridge. Happy drinking!